We'll be on in just a second. We're waiting on EJ 504. He ain't here for a second. And I am covering, I am his father, you know, Everett 504 Senior. And EJ 504 will be in a few. We're just getting set for the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans, Portland Trailblazers basketball game. A very important matchup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, so y'all just give us a second. We will be on in just a minute. Welcome, 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 New Orleans Pelican fans, New Orleans Flock Nation, everywhere out there. If you love Pelicans basketball, welcome, welcome, welcome to the New Orleans, the Nation podcast, the baddest sports show podcast in the Deep South. We out here, you know what I'm saying? We out here. We are out here. We are waiting on the Pelicans matchup against the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, this is I'm telling you, this is one game that I can tell you is very important. The Pelicans are trying to stay in the mix. They're trying to get in that seed, that sixth seed. That was very we talked about the last game. The last game, man, you don't know it was like that last leg game. I'm telling you, man, the Pelicans needed that game against the Phoenix Suns. And boy, did they come up big. The New Orleans Pelicans, I mean, they came up big. That was the best game, the best performance by your boy Zion Williamson. Hands down, that was the best performance by Zion Williamson. And I'm telling you, not just by scoring 29 points in that ball game, all around, we're talking about the all-around game of Zion Williamson. We can no longer make fun about his weight. We could talk about the fact that Zion Williamson was all over the basketball court. He was on the defensive side of the ball. He was very active. I mean, it was unbelievable. The block shots, the KD block shot. KD was going up for the layup, and the Zion came from behind and swatted that away. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. The performance of Zion Williamson. Unbelievable from the performance of CJ McCollum. Where was these Pelicans the last four games? Where was these Pelicans before that victory? They went on a 4-game losing streak. I was even questioning the fact that, I was very upset, man. I was so upset as a fan that I was even questioning if we should even roll with Willie Green. But Willie Green, I'm sticking with your brother, man. I'm just, it's just so much talent on this basketball team. And I just thought that, we shouldn't even be in this predicament as a basketball team. The Pelicans should be very much well clinching a fifth seed. And now we're in a dog fight for that sixth seed. And right now we have an advantage when you talk about schedule. Tonight the Pelicans are playing the Portland Trailblazers. Tonight you got the Phoenix Suns, who are going to be going back-to-back nights against the Los Angeles Clippers. So that's going to be big for the Pelicans. The Pelicans' schedule is going to pay dividends. They have to play a game against they have the Golden State Warriors. They have the Los Angeles Lakers. They're going to have a dogfight at the end. They have the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans have a much favorable schedule to get the sixth seed than the Phoenix Suns with the back-to-back matchup against Phoenix playing the Clippers back to back. Then I think they're going on. They pretty much got a tough way to go. The Minnesota Timberwolves And I don't think I seen the whole schedule. I got to go back and look at it, but we have more favorable matchup in that perspective. I'm proud of the way they fought the last game. When the Pelicans are healthy, that the Pelicans are a tough out. I mean, they're a tough team. They're one of the best teams in the West when they're healthy. We're going to get back I'm very eager to see what Brandon Ingram brings back to this basketball team because we surely missed them. Right now, we have the big two instead of the big three with C.J. McCollum and C.J. McCollum and Zion Williamson. But it's much more effective when you have the big three out there with Zion Williamson running out there with Robin out there, Batman and Robin. When you have a Brandon Ingram has so much to give to this basketball team, and we do know. Shout out to Nas. We know playoff Brandon Ingram is like no other. Playoff Brandon Ingram is like no other, family. I mean, I'm telling you, he damn near kept his team afloat for the last 2 years in the play-in. We don't want to be that play-in team, that 7 seed. We want to be that 6 seed, okay? So it's very important that we beat the Blazers tonight. The Blazers don't really have nothing to play for, but you can't overlook the Blazers. We saw what happened to our basketball team when we overlooked teams like the San Antonio Spurs. By no means we should have lost that game to the San Antonio Spurs. I'm just looking at it on an aspect that this Pelican team, when healthy, we can compete against the best. When we're unhealthy, we're going to probably not make it. That's just the bottom line. If we're not healthy, they're going to be one and done. If we're healthy, we're going to be at least a second round, almost to the finals basketball team when healthy. Okay, so that's how much confidence I have in this basketball team. Willie Green, pretty much got to do better with his bench work. I love me some Willie Green. Willie Green got to really get better on the bench rotations, getting Hawkins more involved into the lineup. You drafted this kid to be that versatile guard. We have to get back into that. I want to make a congratulations to the hosts of the Baddest Sports Show podcast, Everett Gagne Jr., EJ Gagne Jr., on his new job. He debuted yesterday at WXXV Fox 25. Our host is a reporter, he's a signature reporter for the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. And it's just my honor to just say congratulations to my son. He earned it. He's the host of the Baddest Sports Show podcast. And that's why you guys have not been seeing him as much as we have been, because he has started his new job. He's actually on his way here. I'm actually holding it down, for him. I'm the co-host of the Baddest Sports Show podcast. It's just my privilege to all of the fans and everybody who has supported the Baddest Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. Just remember to hit the like button. We are the game day crew for the New Orleans Saints on game day, and the New Orleans Pelicans, especially the New Orleans Saints game day crew on morning and evening, post game and the evening show. So I right now I just wanted to let you know tonight is a crucial game for our New Orleans Pelicans. This is the most you have to win this game to have ups on a team that you're going to play the Phoenix Suns. You got to have that lead on them. You win this game, you're going to be in position to have that six seed. Right now, there's no excuses on this basketball team on what we should do, what we could do, what we have to do. There's no excuses on this basketball team. So I got the Pelicans winning this game big tonight. On the road, winning this game. Any thoughts? Put all your opinions in the chat. But I'm gonna close it out. We will be doing more longer lives once we get him to come in, whatever. But we got no chances, no chance game breakout. But yeah, no break or bust. That is absolutely correct, Nas. This is a break or bust game for the New Orleans Pelicans. We do not want to fall in the play-in game. I don't like the matchup with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have a matchup problem for the Pelicans. We do not want to fall in that spot. Not saying we cannot beat them. We should not put ourselves in that position. But I want to thank you guys for supporting the New Orleans Pelicans Flock Nation here on the Baddest Sports Show podcast. Make sure that you share, hit the like button, and support the team as well as this page. We love you guys. Remember, we're going to be doing a draft party. We got a future draft party that we're going to be doing with the New Orleans Saints. We're going to have the draft party going on like no other. We're going to be going. We're going to, while other people are being negative toward the New Orleans Saints, we're going to always be positive here on the Baddest Sports Show podcast. We believe in our Saints. We believe in our Pelicans. We are here through the end, through the thick and thin. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, But we'll see you next time. Remember, I got the Pelicans winning this game, man. I got the Pelicans winning this game 115 to 100. New Orleans Pelicans, we get back on track. We go on a 2-game winning streak. We got to win that game against the Golden State Warriors. We got these games against the Los Angeles. We got Los Angeles Lakers. We got we got the Sacramento Kings. I think the Kings will be next. These are must-win games for positioning. So you guys have a nice one. Thank you for supporting the Baddest Sports Show podcast in the Deep South.